Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about Italian government's preparation towards a possible lockdown. Italian's government is gearing up or preparing towards a possible lockdown. The possibility of lockdown is coming up. That is what the Italian government is looking at. They are looking at how is it going to be. Should they go into lockdown because of the spike or the rise in coronavirus? And also other neighboring countries, e.g. like France, they are also preparing to enter into national lockdown. That is why the Italian government is also considering it, whether they should go into national lockdown or not. But first, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe and make sure you click the notification bell so that whenever I upload any new videos or information, you will know. Now let's get started. It says, Italy wastes new corpse as cases rise and neighbors lock down. Neighbors are locking down. E.g. France. France has announced that they are entering into national lockdown starting from Friday. That is what France has announced. Spain is also coming up with different kind of restriction, and also Germany as well. They're also coming up with different kind of higher restriction due to the rise in coronavirus. Coronavirus is spiking again in Europe. It's spiking, it's rising again in Europe. That's why they are coming up with different kind of things to restrict it. So it says Italy could tighten restrictions on movement, including targeted lockdowns, as virus cases spiral or increase and European peers take more stringent measures. Other countries in Europe are going to stringent measures, e.g. Spain, Germany, and France. So there are different kind of restrictions that they are putting in place. France has announced, as I've said, they have announced that they are going into national lockdown. Spain has not announced going into national lockdown, but there are different kind of restrictions in Spain and also in Germany as well. So Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte wants to use next week to assess the efficacy of the most recent set of calls before taking further decisions. He says he wants to assess it in next week to look how it's going to be going, whether the curve is also going to be going higher or not, whether it's going to continue to increase or not before he can decide either to go on a national lockdown or to take other stringent measures, hard restrictions to restrictions. So he said he's going to look into it from now till next week. So this means that the lockdown is not yet ruled out, although he has said previously before that they are not going to go into lockdown. But the way things are, the way this coronavirus is spiking or going higher every day, so he himself cannot decide it whether to go into national lockdown or not. So that is it. He said he's going to look into it from now till next week. If it's still going higher and higher, then he might decide to go on national lockdown or to add other measures or restrictions to these restrictions that have been in place before. So for those ones that are traveling, or those ones that want to travel, or those ones that have traveled already, wherever you might be, you have traveled already. Now the Italian government is giving it a week. They want to look at it from now till next week. They might decide to go on national lockdown. Although they have not decided now, they have not decided yet whether to go on national lockdown or not, but they said they want to look into it. So for those ones that want to travel, those ones that have traveled already, wherever you are, if you are hearing this now, you got to make your plan very well. Look at it very well. When the decision is being made, it might not be very long. Look at France. France has announced theirs that they are going to go into national lockdown. Italy might also follow as well. With the way things are going, with the direction things are going, they might also follow suit as well. So everyone that have traveled or that are about to travel, you have to take stock and look at the weather. Read the signs on the wall. You have to read the signs on the wall before you embark on any traveling. So it says the country could go into a near full lockdown as soon as November 9. That is what he's saying. Say the country may go, may. They have not decided it. They are thinking about it. With the way things are going, the country may go into a near full lockdown as soon as November 9. So they are not saying that November 9 that they are locking down. No, they are not saying that. They say May under probability. So they are going to look at the way things are before they can decide that the country may go into a near full lockdown as soon as November 9 if infection figures continue spiking. If the infection figures, the figures we are receiving now, 20,000, 24,000, if it continues spiking, if it continues going higher, so the country may go into a near full lockdown. If the coronavirus continue spiking or continue going higher. So that is what the Prime Minister has said. As at this moment, they have not said that they are going to go into lockdown. As at this moment, they have not decided it. So get that, as at this moment, they have not decided it. And also, they are not ruling it hard. They are not saying no again. So they say they want to look into it from now till next week. If the case still continues spiking, if the case still continues going higher and higher, then they might decide to go into the same lockdown that happened before in March. So everyone should read the signs on the wall, especially those ones that are traveling and those ones that are also here. Now, you got to also get prepared towards it. France has announced theirs. France has said that they are going into national lockdown, and people are rushing from one place or the other, traveling from one place or the other currently, and people are rushing to buy one thing or the other. Those ones in Italy, you can also start getting yourself prepared, because the way things are going, probably is going to lead into that lockdown. So we are still praying. We are still crossing our fingers that God should make all things come down. If the coronavirus infection comes down, then the lockdown will also be abated, will also be taken away. But if it did not come, then continue spiking on going higher, the lockdown might come. France to go into national lockdown again. It says, French Prime Minister dictates new restrictions as country heads back into lockdown. France is heading back into lockdown. That is what the Prime Minister has just come out to say, to detail the announcement, how it's going to be, the restrictions are going to be. So according to the Prime Minister, it says, French people will only be allowed to leave their homes for food, shopping, medical appointments, pressing family reasons, and to commute to work. Prime Minister Jekates announced on Thursday ahead of a new COVID-19 lockdown starting at midnight. On Thursday, he has just announced it, and it's to start at midnight, meaning from Friday. The lockdown is starting from Friday. Not even time for people to start moving from one place to the other. He just announced it on Thursday, and it will start at midnight, the Thursday midnight, starting from Friday morning. So that is it. Say France goes into second national lockdown this year from Friday amid a surge in coronavirus, in COVID-19 cases that has threatened to overwhelm French hospitals. So because of that, they are going back into national lockdown. So it says, detailing the new restrictions, Castex said, people will be allowed outside for just 1 hour of exercise per day and no further than 1 kilometer from their home. So during this lockdown, people are allowed to go out just for 1 hour for exercise. For every outing, people will have to carry a document justifying their presence outside. For every outing, if you are going to anywhere, you got to carry certificate. Now it comes back again, like the way it was in March before, whereby you carry a certificate that certifies where you are going. So now people are also going to be carrying such documents before they can leave their home to one place or the other. That is what is happening now in France. It will start on Friday. So France head back into national lockdown again. It says travel within France, including to holiday homes, will be prohibited. Traveling within France will be prohibited, and including to holiday homes are prohibited. It said though borders with EU countries will remain open. So borders with other EU countries will remain open. So they are not closing their borders to other EU countries. So that's what I say. Visits to friends or families are also banned. Visits to friends and family under this new restriction or under this lockdown, visits to friends or families are banned, according to the French Prime Minister. So now, in an address to the nation on Wednesday night, French President Emmanuel Macron stressed that the virus is spreading across France at a speed that even the most pessimistic did not predict it. No one predicts it. So that's it. He says it's spreading across France as wildfire. no one predicts it. It says the new national lockdown will be enforced initially until November 1st, Macron announced. So this national lockdown that have entered into force in France, or that is going to enter into force in France from Friday, is going to last, according to Emmanuel Macron, is going to last until December 1st. So that is what the French President Emmanuel Macron has said. That is what he has announced, that is going to last until December 1st. So France has announced that they want to go back into national lockdown. For Italy, they have said that they are going to look at it from now in a week time to see whether it's going to be spiking or going higher before they can decide whether to go into national lockdown or not. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment, and also share it to others as well. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe and make sure you click the notification bell. So whenever I upload any new videos or information, you will know. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.